So, let's continue. We were going to talk to Liliana. We have talked to Cole. We haven't actually talked to Varric on this cutscene yet. We still need to talk to Josephine, I think. Who else have we not talked to? We talked to Iron Bull. We talked to Sarah. We talked to Cassandra. Oh, we need to do our inventory. So we need to do inventory before we talk to Morrigan.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. There is, after all, no shortage of vultures circling the Sunburst throne.
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Okay, so now we need to go... Let's go talk to Josephine first. Where's the stairs? I can never remember where anything is in this castle. There's so much rotting.
Here is the request the leader of the tradesmen made. Yes, I'll see to it.
What staircase is this? Where am I? I've never been here before. What? These are majestic vistas, but how the heck did I get here? This one goes up? What? Ah. Somebody's random bedroom. A crumpled letter. My dear Ewan, you have been the light of my life, this song in my heart for over a year, but the world has changed, and both of us with it. How does one live through the rending of the sky and still remain the same? I've seen oblivion through the rifts, and I fear our lives are about to end. You told me the distance between us would be hard to bear, and I said I would never seek the arms of any but yours. I was wrong. I have met someone in Valroyo. She is dark where you are fair. She fills her life with poetry, not battle. And her voice trips so sweetly on the trills and flourishes of the Orlesian language. She gives me hope that we will survive this. I'm sorry. I will never forget you. Aurora. No. I was not ready for this heartbreak. Game. Rude. Rude, right? Stinking rude. Okay, I don't know how to get down now. Who designed this castle? There we go. Why not just be like, hey, I love you, and let's just be polyam, right? Stinking monoamorous game. Who decided this was just dumped down? I have a feeling that that would go poorly for me, but I don't know. Alright, let's see what other decor I can have here. Wardrobe? No. Where... What is the stuff that I can interact with in this room? I don't remember. I don't remember how to change up my decorations. Is it in the other... Like, is it over where Josephine is? I don't remember. I thought it was in my quarters that I could, like, change up the windows and the banners and stuff. Stop limiting yourself with gravity. Defy gravity. That's what the song is about, right? It is not what the song is about. No decorations for you. Yeah, I've made my decisions. I don't get to change them. It's fine. Inventory, please. Yes. Why is this not... Why did I not equip that? Okay. Do. I don't know what to do with all of these sigils and stuff. I mean, I know they're for crafting, but... Ooh, Staff of the Dragon, Bow of the Dragon, Dagger of the Dragon, Longsword, Greatsword, Maul, Shield, Heavy Armor, Light Armor, Medium Armor, Stonebearer Armor, and Avar Armor, Shokatar, Atamsar. Diana Lunam, hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the money time redemption. We will add that to the list. Yes, all of the things of the dragon. And I appreciate you stopping through. It is always lovely to see you in chat. I was AFK for a bit. Did you let Cole kill the guy? No! We had Solus help Cole to forgive the guy who killed the apostate that he possessed, took over. And so he became more spirit-like, but he was able to forgive and heal that pain. So, we helped him out. Okay, so I can modify some stuff here. I can tint things. I don't think I've received any tint yet. I don't know, but I don't think I've received any tint yet. We have a whole bunch of stuff that we can sell, though, that will help alleviate some of our overweight issues that we've been having. We need to go through character inventory while we're here. Make sure that everybody has the best stuff that they can have. So we're going to do weapons first. Oh, that's right. I'm not level 18 yet. Bow of... Okay, so we have Sarah, who is using a bow right now. And the balanced winged bow is a little bit better. So let's trade that out. Let's have a look at shields really quickly here. Cassandra is currently using a 20-point shield, so let's upgrade her to a 21-point shield. That'll be good. And while we're here, let's look at one-handed weapons. Axe of Green Edges is still better than what we have in inventory. Where is Blackwood? Did I skip past him? What? Do we not have him anymore? Why is he not in my inventory? Weird. Also, can I, like, unequip? I should be able to unequip equipment from tools, right? I think. So anything like any of these blue items here, there should be somewhere that I can like unequip stuff, right? I'm still confused why Blackwood seems to not be in this list. Weird. Okay. Mage staffs. That's what I was looking at next. Where's Solus? Solus! There he is. Still using a better staff. Very good. Alright. I'm fairly certain that the Vitara that... Yes. So that is still better. Very nice. Hats off. Alrighty. Let's do... What have we not done recently? Ooh. Is this what I think it is? No. No. Here's a good one for today. Let's do this one. We have the Orlesian Battle Mage armor. Oh no, the one that Solus has is already better. I thought for sure that Solus's armor would not be as good. But it is already pretty good. So we will put that into valuables. You like it? Yes. So this is from the release of the Brave movie, as you might expect. Alrighty. We are currently wearing our Superior Hunter armor. 158, magic defense, ranged defense. I don't think we have anything better right now. So let's have a look at what other rogues are wearing right now. I'm going to start with Varric because we have him in battle with us a bunch. He is currently wearing Prowler armor, which is 165. That is better than most of them. Do we have another rogue that we really use more than the others? Not really. So we'll start with Sarah here and give Sarah the 124 armor. And then we have Cole here, who is currently wearing the Free Army armor, which is 99, which we can definitely beef him up with some Orlesian Army armor. This suits him very well, though. Look at that. So stylish. We almost never use him in battle, though. So, like, I don't feel like he needs to necessarily have the best thing that we have, either. Which, you know. Alright, so let's do some heavy armor now. So let's start with Cassandra, who is one of our main warriors. Let's have a quick look at Iron Bull. Currently wearing the Masterwork Vanguard armor. So let's switch him up to the 190. It's not enchanted, but it is the higher armor rating. Iron Bane needs the best stuff. Yes. This Battle Master coat is pretty cool. Alrighty. So we're gonna put Cassandra in the Masterwork Vanguard armor. Look at the shoulders and stuff on that commander armor. That's super cool looking. Alrighty. We're low on helmets, I'm noticing. We haven't updated helmets since Orlais. Let's change that out to Sunder. I see we have a hat. Yes. Purple Kara has redeemed hats off today. I am horrible at figuring out what to do with these rings and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Alright. I just sell them most of the time. That can only be used by Blackwall. Great. I have so many of these. I don't know what to do. We're doing min-maxing. I always hated it. Yeah, like, I just don't know what to use. Upgrade potions? Prophet's Laurel. Okay. Tonics. We have nothing to research. Dawn Lotus? What even are these? Good grief. Alright. Cool. Ah, here's our Skyhold table. Can I just play the story? I mean, I like doing the stuff. That's cool. Tevinter Imperium, Templar, Orlais, Inquisition, Free Marches, Ferelden, Dalish, Chantry. I think we're gonna keep those. What? I don't have more stuff that I can do? Basic drapery. I have nothing else unlocked. Except for Carvolin and Frostback Basin. This heraldry is super cool. Let's switch out to the Inquisition heraldry. Unknown? Tevinter Imperium. Let's do the Ferelden decor. Dragon, jeez. I don't like this throne, but I don't have other options that I like better. Dang it! Alright. That's fine. Okay. Craft weapons. Craft armor. So one of the things that I want to try to do is add legs to the coat that I have. Me in my weird stinking helmet. What helmet am I even wearing right now? Speaking of what helmet I'm wearing, Purple Kara, hats off to you. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of the community, and for redeeming that hats off to you redemption so that I can show off a little bit of my collection. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. So, let me back up a second. I was watching a video from Matthew Koval, who is a prolific D&D creator on YouTube. He is also a longtime game writer with Turtle Rock Studios and a whole bunch of other stuff. He also writes a whole bunch of standalone stuff through his publishing company for D&D 5e. But he published a video recently that was discussing how games reward action. He was mentioning how, like, Valheim, the focus is on exploration, so all of the rewards are out in the forest somewhere so that you go and explore. That is the main focus of the game. So that's where the rewards are. I feel like Dragon Age does not really put a heavy focus on the crafting system, which has good rewards on it, but there's not a lot of... Yes. There's not a lot of focus on what you can do with the crafting system. It feels hidden in the system to me. Like you have to go out of your way to be able to play with the crafting system. They found me. Yes, they found me. Is it just me? Like, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I definitely feel this way. That, like, the crafting system is kind of just out of the way and not very easy to get into. And is it just not a focus? Like, is it intended to be kind of a hidden component? Or is it just that I'm not seeing, like, the signals and stuff to see those benefits? I don't know. I can't tell. But either way, I feel like it's difficult to see as a major benefit for the game. I feel like it's not one of the things that BioWare, like, prioritize with this. I'm not doing any of these quests because I don't want to do any of these quests. We were going to go see Josephine. That's what we were doing. My back popped 11 times. Personal record. Very nice. I'm here for it. The Women of All War. Regarding the cataloging of Skyhold, 4 statues of Chezen influence. Like many features of Skyhold, these 4 statues are not original to the structure. Scratchings much newer than the sculpture suggest that these were placed by Fereldans as representations of Andraste. Typical appropriation. These are not Our Lady. They are altered Chezen figures, and likely had animal heads or some such. The number suggests the barbarian tradition of personifying seasons as female warriors, bearing the typical attributes of renewal and death. Winter is of note for its brutality, as it is tied to their rumored customs of killing those who flee battle. Harsh enough, but more so when you note that killing the fleeing was not left to fellow soldiers, but common citizens waiting to meet them at their camps. Such was their commitment that death at the hands of their people was welcomed over the shame of broken morale. Such is the brutality of their odds. Archivist Bannon. Here follows a relevant page from Historic Examination. For she of all and war will dade, and issue forth as with a spur, and welcome home she will the bold, returning them with crowns and brand. But knowing runs the empty hand, that all that waits is falling cold, for such the shame to fleeing occur, is glory saved with mother's blade. From Barbarian Blood, Chastened Myth Made Sensible, Collections of the University of Orlais. Still need to spend time on this game. I've been too hyper-fixated on Genshin and Final Fantasy 15. Oh, that reminds me, Amarel. All of my subscribers and Patreon supporters will be able to access a poll very shortly. I wanted to give folks time to make sure that their Twitch or Patreon was connected with Discord. Because over on the Discord, in the subscribers chat, in the Caldera Minions party, there will be a poll put up for which Final Fantasy game I should play first after we finish Dragon Age Inquisitions. So, for any of you subscribers, make sure that you are over there on the Discord if you want to participate in that poll. That is one of your perks as subscribers and patrons on the channel. So I've been warned, at least my main character is pretty. Oh, good. Yes. There's supposed to be a new one eventually. Yes, I had heard. Yeah, that's a lot to choose from. We're gonna see. I kind of want to, like, leave it open to all of the available options, like all of the Final Fantasies. But I am considering potentially narrowing it down so that it's not everybody. So that it's not every single one, because there have been so many. But I also know that there's, like, a bunch of them that are, like, good first ones, for example.
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy man to the people. You'll enter legend.
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
Who's your favorite Final Fantasy boy, and why is it Prompto? No, stop it! Why you gotta call me out like that? Oh my goodness.
I hope you're not going anywhere after I stop Corypheus.
Far from it. Oh, if you'll have me, there's so much more the Inquisition can do. Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
I love Josephine. I love her. It makes me happy. So many good people. Alrighty. Who have we not spoken to? We haven't spoken to Varric yet. Look, we all feel that way. Not my best friend. Her favorite is Ignis and, like, valid. Okay, so we've got Morrigan. We've already spoken to Cole. We've spoken to Iron Bull, Sarah, and Cassandra. Else we went and did our inventory this time, which is good. That was very important.
Can you say it once?
Why did the game decide that Varric was at the table?
Just do it.
Battling the demons of paperwork? That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this, disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I love him! I had to marry one Ignis. Entirely fair. Ignis is a good man. Is this Final Fantasy? This is Final Fantasy characters, right? Yeah?
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing.
Please tell me you aren't going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Good morning, Chaotic Luck. How are you? How's things? We are talking about some Final Fantasy because after we finish Dragon Age Inquisition, we are going to do a little bit of Final Fantasy. And I have never played any of the games from Final Fantasy before. So all of my lovely subscribers who are connected over on the Discord, as well as supporters on Patreon, will be able to vote on which Final Fantasy game I will start with. You just started your first Final Fantasy game? Which one did you start with, Chaotic Luck?
Magnificent. Oh, suddenly it all makes sense. I now understand the nuance behind elven words. The ancient lore reveals patterns I would never have suspected. 'Tis exhilarating, the rush of images, truth dangling just out of reach.
Tell me more.
Take the Illuvians. It was always assumed their use was lost after the Tevinter conquest of Arlathan. But the ancient elves had closed all paths to the crossroads long before. They warred with themselves, and the Illuvians were sealed to prevent an enemy from using them to attack. So much is misunderstood. It will take years to absorb, if I get the chance.
You just started your first Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy X is a lot of cutscenes. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a staple in heavy RPG games, especially ones that are really lore and story heavy, which, like, I appreciate, but also, like, I want to play the game at the same time. I love how much he gets into the dress shopping, though. Honestly, all of them are, like, unexpectedly into it. It's cute. Aww! That's fun. I love that.
I'm pleased I could give you that, at least.
And pleased I am to have the chance, believe me. None of which has anything to do with why I asked you here, of course. Earlier, I said there was a way to match the power of Corypheus, Inquisitor, and there is. We must summon Mythal.
The dead god? I mean, okay, but I'm really confused by that. Alright. Final Fantasy X is the one where they finally nailed the 3D. Nice.
Didn't you say that Mythal was long dead? Or a myth?
Whatever Mythal was, goddess, myth, or ancient being, the voices of the well say a part of her power lingers on. How, or in what form, I cannot say, but that power is exactly what we need. I must go to an altar in the wilderness to perform the summoning, and you must be with me.
What is this dwarf scout that's auto-pathing next to this conversation doing? I don't know what's happening.